What changes can universities or research institutes make to enable anyone to have an equal chance of success?
I think there are lots of little things, and it's not one big thing. One general thing that I can think of is that it's an environment where people feel safe to challenge constructively. And as I'll say in my talk, one of the things that I'm trying to do is to create a culture where people say, you know, when you do that makes it harder for me to do the job I'm here to do. And I think we're not there. People don't often feel empowered to do that. But I think if that was possible, then a lot of the other things would follow. That would help.
How important are role models for the career progression of women in science?
I think they're incredibly important. I think it's very well established that when you are an observer of any activity and you don't see yourself at the next level or the highest level or anywhere in between in that chosen path or where you think you're going to go, then it is much harder to see yourself there. And role models don't have to be necessarily women. They have to be people who are different from what is sort of considered the norm, and whether that's in terms of how they work, how they look, what they specifically do, people who didn't maybe abide by sort of the traditional things. So I think learning about all those things and seeing them being different than what we sort of have as a stereotype can be really encouraging.
What advice would you give to the next generation who are thinking about developing and progressing their career?
I think particularly in today's world, the jobs that the students we teach will have don't even exist yet. So it's really difficult to say, oh, you do this, and then you do this, and then you do that, these sort of linear things. And I also think that's not how most of us work. We don't know what we want to do at 19 or 20, and we're still growing, and we continue to grow. So my own actions and retrospectively, and I think this is not a bad way to be, is to try to create opportunities that are fueled by what you enjoy, what interests you, what you're good at, and all of that combination, and then see which opportunity is the right one at a particular time to go through, so that when you really figure out, maybe I really want to do that, you can do that.
What impact did achieving Athena Swan Silver have on the culture at your school?
I think it wasn't the achieving the silver, I think it's everything that led up to that. So I always used Athena Swan as a tool to implement ideas about diversity and illustrate the importance of diversity. And that has been transformative. So it's not just about gender, even though that's what Athena Swan is about. But if we use it as an example to say we need everybody and all their different contributions to our culture, then that gave us a tool to do that. So on the back of all the things we did in Athena Swan, just raising awareness, we were able to slowly start a culture change. And then getting silver, that then just sort of validated it, and it created, you know, a good feeling. People wanted more of it, so that helps us to continue going.